Ladies and gentlemen, we have in this corner standing from Akron, Ohio, the undisputed, undefeated.
Baddie said bad bitch, point her out. Where she at? Baddie, point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes. See a bad bitch, point her out. Where she at? Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes. Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes.
No, entertainment. So Tom comes out with another video. We're doing a quick Zeus style. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think down below. So it looks like they may be bringing the series stars to the Zeus network. Okay, so Lee Daniels recently posted a compilation of a lot of fans talking about where did Star go. It left on a cliffhanger. If y'all watch Star, y'all know Star left on a huge cliffhanger to where it left a lot of people in anticipation for the next season, which did not happen, of course. So right now he's looking for a home for Star. So Let Me Pepper saw this, posted this, and had everybody blowing up the comments. And Lee Daniels said since he has been in communication with Zeus Network, okay, for bringing Star to Zeus or YouTube.
I had no idea this response was going to be what it has been on Star. And it only makes me work that much harder to make sure I deliver on this. I'm gonna call Zeus. Zeus even posted some stuff. I ain't never, been in business with them, but I'm gonna check them out too and talk to them. And it only inspires me, and I'm so appreciative of and so is Queen Latifah, and so is the cast of everybody's positive responses for this. So stay tuned, people, stay tuned. Whoa.
Okay, now TMZ did repost this, which let me comment here. Why not on Zeus? Because it's time to evolve. We want to diversify our content by bringing premium. Working alongside Lee Daniels would be an incredible opportunity. His creative genius, vision, business acumen would bring tremendous value. As a Black-owned company, we are proud to continue creating opportunities, generating jobs for our community, both in front and behind the camera. However you think what we do. Building our own terms, sign that contract, while offering creatives the best deals possible. No coercion, of course. We appreciate everyone supporting the vision and the continued evolution of Zeus. If it comes together, I truly believe it'll be something special. Here's the thing, because a lot of blogs posted this, they gotta let it, a lot of negative and some positive. I feel like bringing them the star to Zeus, the reason why I don't feel like it would be beneficial for Lee Daniels is because the likeness of Zeus. Okay. And I'll be very careful what I say because anytime I mention anything with the pepper, some of y'all think, oh, you're hating. Well, no, or I'm preying on the downfall. No. Okay. 10 years from now, right? When we look back on Zeus, a lot of what would be related to it is baddies. We're not going to think scripted series. So to me, if I'm Lee Daniels, why would I bring a scripted content to an app which does have scripted content? Because a lot of y'all so warped in the brain, y'all don't watch nothing else on Zeus but Baddies and Bad Boys and Baddies on Wow. No shade. Or the Cabaret. But they do have scripted series. They have scripted series, one of them called Adam's World, one of them called The Cheap Negotiator, another called The Scholarship. They even have movies. Jonathan Major did Magazine Dreams on there. So I know what I'm talking about, right? So they have scripted things, but once again, they're predominantly known for that reality TV content. And furthermore, it's not positive. So to me, why would I bring that my scripted series, which has negative connotation in it, don't get me wrong, but it's scripted to a network which is predominantly based on reality TV, and it does not show us Black people in the most positive light. No shade. Okay. To me, this really shows how the industry really is going. And I feel like it shows the direction it is going because for that to be one of the options that he's heavily considering versus other networks that could pick it up is crazy. But it shows the power that Zeus really has and the money that they have behind them. But I'm a big believer in all money ain't really good money. Like, even in the comments, like, you have Olive Boy talking about we believe in you. Like, what do you mean we believe? Like, this is the stuff I be talking about. Like, why do we have to believe in him? Like, Lee Daniels knows what he's doing. He's created stars. not the stars that stay in the Airbnb and squabble. I'm talking about actual stars. He don't need you to believe in him. Like what? He need to believe in y'all. Am I crazy for saying that? Like that to me is kind of insane. Like even commenting something like that to me is abysmal. Like it blows the brain. As if he has something to prove to y'all. As if this show was not a worldwide sensation, had people tuning in because of the actors and the actresses. Y'all get what I'm saying? I have no doubt that Lemmy can pull it off, though. The man is smart. He has the money behind him. He has the power behind him. So I don't think anybody's negating the fact that he could pull off the deal and or he can be successful at it. It's more so people scared of the legacy of the show being tarnished, being put on that network, because once again, it's a network where we have somebody named Summer, none other, with a cleft lip who does her big one screaming, "On my mama!" And somebody named John Adon who has color contacts and eyebrow transplant. I could go on for days. Somebody named Mangina who does it. Like, that's all I'm saying. So it's just like, I don't feel like it's the smartest move for Lee Daniels. I really don't. And I don't feel like a lot of the people on the show themselves, like a Queen Latifah, would even want to be associated with the Zeus just because of the negative connotation with it. And to me, I blame a little bit of Lemmy because he didn't diversify his content quickly enough. So that way now everybody just relates it to that. They just relate it to baddies. They just relate to fight, 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 fight. Now, had he diversified it a lot sooner, and I'm not talking about just putting one movie out or one show out, I'm talking about like back to back to back, a lot of people would not relate it, the network, just to fight, 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 because there would be a whole other content coming out consistently besides baddies. And I'm not talking about boxing matches because once again, that's what? Fighting. Let's say it all together. What? Fighting. All I'm saying, y'all, let me know what y'all think. And for the people that were and big fans of Star, will you guys check out the series on Zeus if it were to come on there, or are you guys a little bit turned off because y'all feel like the legacy of the show and or the premise of the show may be tarnished because of it moving to that network? And another worry I also do have is because Baddies takes a lot of promotion and time. Like, would it be equally shared if it were to be going over there? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because one thing I know about Natalie like her money. Natalie loves her money. Let's be real here, okay? Natalie loves her money. So after the day, she's gonna make sure that show is, top priority, shall we say, if some things were to change. So it's just like, that's why I don't think it's the smartest move. I feel like with YouTube, you have creative control completely, because that's one of the platforms that he said he wanted to put it on. You have creative control completely. You're not competing with any other things on that platform that's like yours, or it takes priority over yours. That's what I think, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below. Now, prayers go up to Gloss Up, y'all. Gloss Up recently posted, "I almost lost my life. I'm so sad." She said, "I'm going into surgery to save my foot. I thank you all for calls and text messages. I've never in my life been in a car accident until now. My whole foot amputated. I'm sad AF. And it's my birthday." And then she put a whole bunch of crying emojis. Okay. Bombarad, bombaclat. Okay. Her manager then posted, said Glossop was recently involved in a serious car accident and sustained a severe injury to her foot. While the medical team is doing everything they can to save it, she is currently heavily medicated for pain and mistakenly thought it had already been amputated. Because a lot of fans were like, "Oh my gosh, she lost her foot, she lost her foot, she lost her foot." Okay, y'all got to give her grace. For y'all that's never been in situations like this, y'all can't be getting mad at her because I'm dramatic. I would have acted the same. I ain't gonna lie to you. The moment I was up in the hospital and I lost feeling in my foot, I'm like, I lost all my toes. Okay, I'm disabled. They gonna have to put me in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. Like, I'm like that, Glosso. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't even get mad at her because I would do something very similar. He said, to clarify, her foot has not been amputated. She's actively in surgery, and doctors are actively working to save and treat it. She needs all of the support she can get right now. Please keep her in your thoughts and send your strongest prayers for her recovery and her medical team, okay? And then signed management. All right. That's good though that she did end up surviving. Once again, she should be grateful for just being alive. For y'all that's never been in a car accident, y'all don't know the type of trauma that it puts in you. For somebody who's been into a couple, yeah, it's nothing to play with. Okay. Like, no. So not too much, not too much. Okay. And especially when you wake up out of like sedation, it's like a certain feeling that you get. Another thing too, who gave her the phone? Who gave her the phone? Who gave her the phone? Because whoever gave her the phone is really who should be at fault at that. Because you don't give somebody that phone to post when they're in a panic situation, so they could post that and then have you looking crazy. All right. Now let's talk Biggie and Tesehki. These two and Mariah. Biggie went live and explained her situation with Tesehki and why they end up falling out on the recent episode that is coming up, you guys.
Because Tesehki allowed her friend to get in our business, and the whole time that her friend is saying stuff, Tesehki's just there like quiet when the girl was literally verbally attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl was verbally attacking me, and she kept trying to find reasons to have a problem with me. Then they pulled up the little clip when I was like, oh, if you put your hi Alvin, my baby, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna tell Tesehki, or whatever the fact may be. And I was wrong for saying that, but I said that because one, everybody's been saying they was ducking each other for mad long. So I said that. And two, I had called Tesehki and she had told me, isn't nobody going to touch you? So let's really get into it. When I had called Tesehki, to tell her like, hey, sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name. This was in the Korea thing. I said, sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name during all of it, but it wasn't like that. Like I didn't mean it in that way. What's up, E? Congratulations on getting into Streamer U. I had told them, I was like, I'm sorry for bringing you in that, but it was just like what I had to say because like what was happening, like it was just moving fast. And Tesehki was like, I don't care about that. Tesehki was like, I don't care about that. No one's gonna put their hands on you, Biggie. Nobody wants to fight you. This is when that's why I really thought that Lex wasn't gonna fight me, was because Tesehki allowed her friend to get in our. When everything was happening and I decided that I'm not performing with Tesehki anymore, is because her friend kept making up lies, was like, you never came to Tesehki's new house. You never, like, she wanted to find mad different reasons to have a problem with me. Mind you, the only reason why I didn't go to Tesehki's new house is because I was going through a lot with my dog at that moment. Like, y'all know I have an elderly dog, right? I have an elderly dog. My dog's 11 years old. His name's Simba. And Simba wasn't doing that well at that moment. Simba's still trying to recover. So when Tesehki had just moved, I couldn't leave to go to Tesehki's new house in Atlanta. Mind you, I wanted to visit it, and that's when Suki had moved to Atlanta as well. And I had called Suki, and I had told them both, like, hey, I want to do like a Twitch stream where I come and visit you guys, cook, and all of that. So that's the reason why I didn't go to Tesehki. Has Tesehki been to Prague? Yeah, Tesehki came to my house once, but it's only because I had booked her for us to do a show together because we were supposed to do a stream. And when we were supposed to do the stream, Tesehki went and she took another booking on top of the booking that we already made. And then she canceled our stream date. And I should have known right there that me and Tesehki was falling down and it wasn't going to be a thing. Because Tesehki had threatened to beat my ass, come to Providence and do all of that. And
Oh man, what about your friends? Will they tear you down? Will they let you down? Hey, what about your friend? What about your friends? Or is it me? Or am I a little too friendly? Lyrically said I supply creativity to whatever come on us that hey, only to make an enemy. Winston Dalton and Fortunate Destiny. They dog me out, then get next to me because I am what they choose to envy. Now this is crazy. And y'all wonder why I was always on Biggie's side, okay? Who does that to a friend? Talking about she gonna beat her. That's the moment you really should have cut her off, Biggie. Never let somebody ever threaten to whoop your ass and y'all cool as a clam's butt after something like that. Are you crazy? That is somebody that wants to do harm to you. That loud breathing bitch, it would have been over. The moment she said that.
I told her, I said, I don't on TV and do all that, but like you're not gonna come to my city and put your hands on me because it's not gonna end up falling down like that. Like forget about me, it's just not gonna be a thing. Like you cannot, if you think you're gonna come to my city and do something like these are my stomping grounds, right? So it's like as we were speaking, I was just like, hey, like that's not what's happening. Mind you, no one even knew that happened. No one even knew that argument happened. Why? Because I'm a good friend. I never even brought it out to the world or nothing. Mind you, she speaks to me horribly. She speaks to me. So I let it go. And mind you, like a lot of my friends in Rhode Island heard the conversation, and not only heard the conversation, even her friend heard the conversation. Her manager at that time, both of her managers at that time heard the conversation, and they knew that she was wrong. Then when she came, has Tesehki been to Prague? Yeah, Tesehki came to my house once, but it's only Rhode Island. She apologized to me. We sat down in my fucking closet, literally, and we were crying about it. Like, sister, we shouldn't talk to each other like that. Da, 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 da. And I told her, I said, you know what? It's true. So when the reunion came a little bit after that, and that weird shit happened with Lex, I felt very offended because it was like not even like offended. Like I just what did Anna say? I have not spoken to Anna really much about it. Because you know Anna has her own life that she's building, right? So imagine me like
shout out to Anna. Okay, I will say this. I gotta give Anna her Anna has been in a little bit of the drama here and there, but for the most part, Sister Girl has really been, you know, quiet. You feel me? She's really been in the marriage life. She's trying to be a trophy wife. Okay. So Anna is macking on some new things. Shout out to her.
And the Baddies stuff to her. Like when we're outside of Baddies, we don't talk about Baddies. We try to like we try to like, you know, be in our own life. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, you know, like we love each other, we show love. So it's just different. So I didn't want to hit up Anna about it. Like just negativity, it just wasn't a thing of mine, right? And there's nothing that Anna can tell Tesehki that's gonna stop Tesehki from feeling the way she feels, right? So whatever. So a little bit after that, the reunion happened. She had hugged her the minute that me and her fought, and I just didn't think it was a good, like, it just wasn't a good representation of who we are to each other and how we deal with it. So Rhode Island, she apologized to me. We, you know, called Tesehki weird. I was like, you're being a weird bitch. Da, 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 da. And I had said that at the reunion. And I feel like right there, right after the reunion, her and her people was on some shit like, oh, like, why did Biggie try you? I was never trying Tesehki. Why would I try my friend? No, I expressed myself, right? I expressed myself, and maybe I should have never expressed myself immediately like that, like right on camera, like, you're a weird bitch. But it's just how I felt at that moment, right? So I feel like right there and then she felt like, okay, well, Biggie's running her mouth, so the next time I get around Biggie and my people, I'm gonna let my people check that, right? Because it would have been weird if Tesehki would have, you know.
Right. It would have been very weird if she socked you, Biggie, okay? Because it would be literally a lion hitting an ant, okay? The episode will air tonight and show the full scene, but just off of the preview, it did look to me very crazy. Biggie feels as if she was set up in this whole situation. She said, I definitely feel set up, and it's exactly why I don't deal with nobody at all.
Mind you, she said she attacked me, saying I was the one that set up the fight between Ciroc and Tesehki. Whole time, them girls been going at each other for weeks, nigga.
Okay. The whole thing with the whole Ciroc defending situation, them defending Biggie because of Ciroc, I don't get that. I'm sorry. Ciroc be coming at them, they be coming at Ciroc. Mariah be saying stuff about Ciroc, Ciroc be saying stuff about Mariah. Like, at this point, it got nothing to do with Biggie, okay? Like, that has nothing to do with Biggie. So I don't get how they're defending or helping her. Well, Mariah decided to chime in. They ended up going on a live back and forth. Make sure to go on the membership and check that out because those two were going at it, Jack. And Mariah said that she will see her at the reunion and she's going to get her at the reunion, which Biggie says,
bro, nigga, I might not even come to the reunion. That's the funny part, nigga.
So we might not even get Big Big, you just better cut your life and say F you the baddies. Okay. How about you try to go on Star since it's coming over? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's better off just cutting her losses with that, to be honest. Like, yeah, it should be a dab. Should be a dab. Okay. Now, John has something to say, you guys, to the gays of the world, okay? As y'all all saw on a previous video, John has been called out by Island Boy for numerous of things, including an eyebrow transplant. And he feels as if the reason why he does not like the gays of the world is because they undermine a black man's, intelligence, he says. Mind y'all, he says this, y'all, with the eyebrow transplant in full view with color context.
It's going to be a very controversial take, but I don't give a fuck. I don't know about y'all, but the reason why I hate at least 90% of you gays is because you guys undermine the straight black man. You guys try to take credit for something that already has been established. And what I mean by that is you guys say, oh, he reads down. Only a punk can read down like that. And the thing is, you don't have like being clever and being quick with it and being able to use skillful alliteration and being a wordsmith and having a vernacular that's unparalleled or that's augmented, or not being able to be subdued verbally because no one has or possesses the vernacular to engage or reply with you, is not an exclusively gay trait. You gays are not the only people that are clever. Like growing up, we when I was in elementary school, we called it frying. Like, oh, we just fried you. Like we sit at the lunch table and we just fry each other. In middle school, we used to call it roasting. Like, oh, we just roasted you. In high school, if you're from the D like me, we call it hoeing your life. Sada Baby still says it in his song. I'm about to hoe your life. You know what I mean? But it's not something that you created. Being intelligent and being clever and being able to use your words is not something y'all created. That's been around for years. Like y'all take something that someone has already established and y'all slap y'all name on it and claim it as one of y'all traits. But y'all hate when people blame y'all for HIV. Like, you know what I mean? Like people put HIV on y'all and y'all hate that, but y'all take things that don't belong to y'all. Y'all claim it's like
This is some of the most ignorant stuff, and this is why I don't like him. Y'all always would like, why is you? This is why. Like, first of all, the reason why people call you that word and they say that you're one of the girls is because of your nature. It has nothing to do with the reads. It's the way that he acts, the way that he portrays himself, and also the amount of intensity that he has when he's going at it with, to me, the opposite sex. It comes across as you have a vitriol. Like, for example, Love Cabin, how he, to me, reacted in certain situations and some of the couples and stuff that he was in, that's kind of when I started to peep, like, okay, like he's probably one of the girls at this point because it's the frustration and the hype that he would get when it comes to just arguing about the simplest type of stuff, as if the aggression is really coming from that closeted spirit that you have. And also, that last statement that he made is very ignorant. What the heck does that have to do with anything? And also, when does the community take things and claim it as ours? It just does not make any sense. And once again, he's saying all of this with colored context. And then you wonder why people say those things about you. And the reason why, to me, he irritates me is because his a lot of his punchlines, especially during Bad Boys, they're always a gay punchline. Like, we all see that half of the cast is gay. So you making a punchline about something being gay, it's like it's not as funny as you think, my guy. Like, he's not, to me, funny as he thinks. Like, for instance, he was like, "Oh, Banger and Adonis, them fighting, they're like the gay Ninja Turtles." How is that funny? We all know they both gay. Like, where's the joke? Please let me know. It's just not funny to me. I find him to be extremely ignorant. I think he's extremely insecure, and he hides behind what he thinks is funny, witty banter. Meanwhile, it's a whole lot of insecurity masked as an overly confident, buff man, and that's why he had to hop in the gym to build that confidence so he could put other people down and make him feel better. Okay, so that's what I think about that. Now, Tommie, you guys, y'all. Tommie, you are doing good. I'm disappointed, y'all, because let me tell y'all something. For y'all that have been knowing Tommie for a long time, like I have it on social media, y'all know that the Miami cops been after her. You know what I'm saying? They've been after Tommie like a hawk. So she been doing good. You feel me? Like, she might get into drama in social media here and there, but Miss Tommie been avoiding the feds. We haven't seen her have no run-ins and none of that. But guess what happened? FIFA World Cup happened, y'all. So it looks as if y'all Tommie is behind bars, but has yet since posted bond. All right, so this is y'all her mug shot. All right, this is Tommie Lee's mug shot, which once her face sickening. Tommie, you look good. You look good. All right, since then she has since posted bond about all of it since the arrest. So she is now a free woman. Okay, now the charges were apparently due to something dealing with like she was doing something at a sport event to where I guess she was interceding or causing some sort of disruption, allegedly. Okay, Tommie, don't not too much. Okay, I know how you get when it comes to your arrest, girl. With like an interception and I cause causing a disruption allegedly at a sport event. Okay, all right. Once again, this is all alleged. She'll probably beat the case. We hope you beat the case, Tommie, and you do the race. All right. Let me know what y'all think down below about this video. Keep it cute in the comments. And we out, babies.